So I decided to retry. Actually, you know what? I might as well show the can. The ever still disappointing Lane Limited Ready Rub. Usually, when I order my tobacco, I will smoke the over-the-counter or the tub blends a lot and save the tins for aging or a special occasion or what have you. In fact, I wasn't even intending to open my tin of Elizabethan. I was going to age that for a couple months. Because this tobacco is so disappointing, I've been doing the opposite. I've been going through my Elizabethan and barely touching my Lane Limited. So I've been kind of forcing myself to smoke this. And while it's still just absolutely disappointing, I don't know, maybe it's just simply because I'm desperate, but I feel like a 0 is a little, just a tad too harsh a rating, so let's try this again. By the way, there is going to be more at the end of this video. There was a little something. There, keep in mind I haven't, aside from my early in the morning where I have my coffee, I haven't smoked pretty much for close to 10 hours ago. I haven't put in a snooze portion or a nicotine pouch in about the same amount of time. I haven't had my coffee. My tongue is pretty much, I guess nothing's affecting it, so maybe I'm getting something. And there is a very I am going to try to smoke this hot again because there's just not barely anything there, but there is something. Problem is that something is something I don't personally like. Hot chocolate. Or cocoa, but there is this faint cocoa hot chocolate something. And And growing up in the cult I was in, not being allowed to have coffee or caffeinated tea even, there was a lot of hot chocolate, and I never liked hot chocolate. I still really don't. Unless it's white hot chocolate, but this is not white hot chocolate. I mean, I'm kind of guesstimating here. But there is this something that reminds me of a bad Christmas memory. And I'm instinctively going to hot chocolate because that's a bad Christmas memory I have. But the flavor is so almost non-existent that I'm pretty much grasping at straws. No marshmallow, which is the only thing good in hot chocolate, and unfortunately the marshmallow was ruined by the hot chocolate. I'm puffing hard, and I'm still not getting any bite. But then again, I think the only thing that bit me was the Aaronmore flake, which, while worse than this, is more memorable, and I prefer something memorable over something I'm going to forget in an hour or two. I mean, I am going to rate this higher than a 0, but I feel even a 5 is simply too high. Or too generous a rating, so 4? 4 seems too low, though. But I mean, my rating's out of 100, so putting in a decimal or fraction seems a bit ridiculous, but a 4.5 out of 100. Which is just, I think that's the lowest I've ever rated anything, but this is. This is so bland, and the only thing I'm getting is something I don't personally like. Actually, let's redo it. Let's redo the rating. Personally, I rate this a 4 because I think there's this hot chocolate cocoa thing going on, but if you were to take my personal opinion out, it'd be a 5. let's do that instead, and I'm not going to smoke this anymore. Instead, I'm going to move on to something else. I sold out and got a Patreon, don't ask why. A friend kept bugging me to do it, and I just went, you know what the hell. So, if I get 40 YouTube subscribers or one, not even a Patreon membership, just a Patreon donation, this could be 10 cents for all I care. I'll redo this properly. Dental brand dry snuff now. When I purchased this, because it was dry snuff and I was ignorant on smokeless tobacco, I thought it was nasal snuff, but it's not. It's meant to be taken orally. I watch people who are a lot more, significantly more knowledgeable than I am when it comes to oral tobacco, and not even they know. Or they're guessing on how to properly orally take this kind of snuff. But if I get one Patreon donation or 40 YouTube subscribers, and I think I'm up to 37 now, I will attempt to take this orally. And I do have a mud jug because while I do not know if I have to spit, I don't want to take any chances. I will post the link to the Patreon in the caption below if I can. I'm recording this on my phone because my phone's got a better camera than my laptop. But yeah. And for some reason, my Let's Try videos lately are getting a lot more attention than my regular scheduled videos, where if you're watching this, you probably don't give a damn about my regular scheduled videos. And just so you are aware, my Patreon, I've decided to make it public. That way I'm not ripping people off or they're thinking, okay, do I have to subscribe, or do I have to, like, is he going to chicken out and say that no one's a Patreon member? So that way you can call me out on my bullshit if I ever do decide to bullshit you people, which I don't intend to do. But yeah. In fact, just to refresh my memory, I'll take this nasally right now. Not as bad as I remember, but I'm not looking forward to this. And is this a snap-on? Yeah, it is a snap-on lid. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and bye.